Whenever you're ready, Coach. Going over me too, ready?
First of all, obviously a very good program win. I'd like to congratulate our seniors. You know, we understand what this rivalry is all about. You know, the first half we didn't play Cincinnati football. You know, we left too many plays out there. We didn't play pitch and catch. Had too many opportunities and too many penalties, and that's not in our formula for winning. And you know, a lot of tribute to is Miami. And then I thought the second half, you know, we came out and I thought we made some good halftime adjustments, and our players just executed. You know, we had some big splash plays. I thought, obviously, the kickoff return to start the second half really got the momentum going. And then, you know, I thought our defense was opportunistic all night, generating some turnovers. We have to do a better job of turning those into touchdowns and not field goals. But, you know, it was a gritty win. I thought our players grinded through it, and we knew that it was going to be like this. But we made the plays, obviously, that we needed to. And then the second half, I thought we were a completely different football team. We executed, and that was great to see.
Talk about George. He had that 4-carry series where he picked up 80 yards, and it seemed like it really got the offense sparked and got things back on track.
It did. You know, he flipped field position, obviously coming out situation, and you know, and we wanted to run the football, but you know, we didn't score a touchdown in the series. And again, you know, we put all that effort into running the football and getting the ball down there, and you know, we have second and 1-on-1. You know, we got to score a touchdown, and that's stuff that we'll go back to work this week to improve on as a football team, because you know, as the season progresses and we start getting into league play, you know, those are areas that we have to take great strides, especially scoring touchdowns in those situations.
What it looked like was actually had your defense back under his a little bit. The first 2 possessions until Cam made an interception. How much did that kind of thing?
I thought that was big. You know, from a momentum standpoint, you know, it kind of jump-started us. But you're right. You know, Miami came out and they were very poised. You know, obviously Zach's a great quarterback, and they executed, and we were back on our heels. I thought the whole first half, Bill, we never got into a rhythm. You know, we never got into just playing consistent football, offensively or defensively. And then I thought Cam's interception really kind of turned momentum and kind of let our players kind of take their breath and relax a little bit and just focus in on what we had practiced all week long.
How much of Munchie's development phase right now is about bouncing back from some of the throws we left out there in the first half and coming out in the second half?
Big. You know, he didn't even practice till Wednesday, and you know, and again, that's that maturation process of a quarterback, is, you know, being able to handle the scrutiny, you know, being able to handle the day-to-day rigors of what it is to be a starting quarterback at this level, you know, and then also playing injured, and so, you know, every week, every game is a learning experience for him, and you know, obviously he didn't perform his best in the first half. We had too many wide open receivers, but I thought the second half he came back and he managed our offense. He ran our offense, and I think that was great to see, because I think that was a great test of his maturation process so far as a quarterback, and I thought the second half he played well.
Some of the guys are saying maybe in the past some of those throws would keep him down for 2, 3, 4 plays at a time, but that's one of the biggest things they noticed. The difference now is it doesn't really, he's much better, I guess, that snap and clear.
Right. You're right, and it is a snap and clear mentality, and it starts with him. And you know, and that's what I liked, is he put that first half behind him, and he came out and he was attacking the second half, and he managed the offense.
Once you mentioned that timing between he and his receivers is something that's worked on a lot in practice. How much of his overthrows are on kind of both sides, a combination of him maybe rushing the throw, but also timing the pattern as well?
Well, it's a combination. You know, and the receivers paint the pictures for the quarterback. But, you know, I think it's a little bit of a byproduct of how much practice reps. But make no mistake about it, for us to accomplish what we want to accomplish, we need to make those routine throws. You know, we have to take great strides in our throw game this week.
Talk about Danny Milligan and all the work he's put in and getting that first career touchdown.
Yeah, it's great to see. You know, Danny's one of those individuals, doesn't really say two words, just comes to work every day. He's been extremely consistent and, you know, made a great catch on the over route, and it was great to see him get his first touchdown. We're going to need, you know, more of him down the stretch here.
272 yards rushing, was that something coming into the game you expected that the running game would be a bigger focus?
Well, we always want to come in and try to establish the run. You know, that's in our DNA offensively. You know, again, we started a little bit slow, a little bit, but again, I just thought the first half there wasn't anything rhythm-wise for us. And we were able to mix it up. You know, we're best when, you know, we're able to run the football and mix it up with play action and some drop back and some intermediate throws. And I thought the second half we were able to do that much more.
Talk about Aaron Snow. He played very violent, but also in a good way today.
Well, you know, Aaron's another individual first-year starter who I think, you know, continues to grow and take great strides week in and week out. And, you know, he was another individual who was hampered by injuries last week. And, you know, that's part of just being a starter and maturing. And I said, you know, when you have a young football team, it's a maturation process that you go through. And, you know, that's part of it is learning how to pay through the daily and the weekly bumps and bruises and aches and pains and, you know, the diligence that you have to do in the training room, and these individuals are doing that.
He was on the ball a lot in the fourth quarter, so people can go watch the Reds play.
What is the score?
2-0 Reds.
3-0.
3-0 Reds.
You know, I thought it was great that we got some young running backs, some reps, you know, with Tion Green and Deontay Buckley, some young linemen. And so now we have some great teaching tools to aid us in going in there and as we continue to develop our football team.
So the answer is no.
No. Thank you.
Thanks, Coach.
What inning do you know?